Hello there. I'm Father John Geaney of the Paulist Fathers. You know, Habakkuk is not the kind of name you hear every day. He is one of the Old Testament prophets, and we seldom hear about him, maybe because his name is so hard to deal with. But here's something he has to say in his first chapter. He says to God, "How long, O Lord, I cry for help, but you do not listen. Why do you let me see ruin? Why must I look at misery? Destruction and violence are before me. There is strife and clamorous discord." Clearly, Habakkuk is not pleased with God. And what he's describing is a mess, clearly a mess. And I think the same thing is true of our government today. That government is a mess too. And we cry out, just as Habakkuk did, trying to determine what really is government. And it's interesting that our bishops this past couple of weeks have sent letters to Congress urging them to remember from the Catholic Catechism what we say about government, because it is to make accessible to each what is needed to lead a truly human life. What Habakkuk was talking about when he said violence was justice, or the lack of justice in his world. We're talking about the same thing here in terms of our government. Because when we say something needs to be made accessible to lead a truly human life, and that's what the role of government is, we're talking about food, clothing, healthcare, education, and culture. That doesn't happen easily. And when a government is closed down, it doesn't happen at all. It's time to reopen our government. For the Catholic Information Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan, I'm Father John Geaney. Thanks for being there.